bodies don't make you hungry?
Nope. Makes me sick.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting!
I didn't do anything!
You did! You just tried to pull my arm!
You broke my...
Get out!
Got you!
Don't fucking move, you hear me? Don't start reaching in your pockets!
When corrupt cops get caught red-handed, what happens when those sworn to protect and serve treat a death scene with alarming indifference? On August 8th, 2024. As officers remained at the scene of Jason Lloyd's death, their discussion shifted from investigative protocols to joking about hunger, treating the moment with surprising indifference.
What's something we can have somebody assess this with right now? Not done. Give you a hint, it's in that corner.
Search it? Or...
I bet that,
If you want to tell them no, that's fine.
Yeah. Cameras. Yeah.
so
Who does?
Uni first, which is at the end of the road.
Cool.
So I was waiting for someone to ask. What? I was pretty sure we've tried it before.
Yeah. In the off chance, would you just try again?
Somebody's asking about it.
Yeah. That's why I... Are they running it for you?
They are, yeah.
Okay, finish your conversation with Molly. Finish your conversation with Molly. What were you asking him to do?
I was asking him to see if he could find anything out about those cameras over there.
Pretty sure they don't work for... It's on the same line.
Same line. Could you check to see if they do work? Or
Verify?
verify that they do? That building there.
The police instructed a trainee officer, identified as Dakota Smigel, to handle blisters on Mr. Lloyd's right arm instead of calling a forensic expert.
That's when he's handed a box cutter and given a task to cut through the skin on Lloyd's body.
Take this. Yeah, just poke it.
Blisters are common when someone has been sitting in the sun, but experts we've talked to say this is definitely...
You need to get used to using your backing officers like, hey,
I need you to do this.
I want you to do tape. I want you to do the thing in the area that we can figure out. Mindser's got some keen eyes. Maybe you could ask him, like, hey, are you able to make recognize, like, if it's a gang tattoo, right? Like, maybe recognize a piece of it. Like, that looks like maybe a gang tattoo, right? So I'd go ask him, just ask him, like, I can't tell what these tattoos are. Do you guys maybe think
You could take a look.
Recognize? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go ask that.
Don't look at me.
No, okay. So I can't make out the tattoos at all. Maybe you...
Oh, how convenient.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Maybe pop a light in there for him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay.
What is it? Just right
Just
here.
right. Just the...
Right there. What's that?
Something? 12. Wait, no. That's an up arrow and a 2.
Like going...
It says rebel.
Okay. It's over...
Right? And he's got the female devil.
Yeah. Sun on his stomach.
Right.
That sun looks like a prison tattoo for sure. Okay. Okay, right shit. Yeah.
7 employees were placed on administrative leave for the incident, with all but one already back at work, the department said.
Every person who has passed away and is on our care as a law enforcement agency should be treated with the utmost respect, no matter who they are. We get one crack at the evidence and the body and what it tells us.
Jennifer Shen is the retired director of the San Diego Police, disturbed by the actions of their colleagues. For 6 months, the department had no comment.
This is not a hard investigation.
You guys suck.
We had to do that.
That's okay. I'm good.
It's okay if you do.
Yeah, I'm fine.
The department says field training officer Mark Keep violated 8 policies and was suspended for 3 days.
Isn't it weird that his clothes probably fit him at one time?
Yeah.
Officer Michelle Peters...
They're nice. They had me pop his blisters.
Rookie officer Dakota Smeagol violated one policy. So far, nobody has been charged with a crime.
All right, end of my interaction on this case.
Transitioning to the next incident, where tensions escalate even further, highlighting the troubling use of force within law enforcement. On August 14, 2022, an Aurora police officer escorted Jesus out of the hospital while his hands were cuffed behind his back. During the process, the officer caused him to fall to the ground, even though he neither resisted nor posed any threat.
Can't believe you guys are real, honestly. I'm not gonna. You guys, you hurting my arm, man. There's no need for that.
Okay.
Like seriously, why?
We're walking to my.
Okay. Why are you doing that?
Because this is how we escort people. This is literally called the escort position for police officers.
Are you threatening me or what?
No, you're gonna.
Threatening me.
Stop.
Threatening me.
Stop resisting.
Broke my face, stupid.
Why did you?
Shut people mouth.
Hey, can we get?
Say how you do when I didn't even do anything.
Can I check out your head?
I'll put some gauze on your head.
Let me look at it, okay?
That's how they treat people. All the time.
I'm just trying to look at your forehead real quick.
You hear me? You knocked me out on.
Footage from another officer's camera provides a clearer view of just how cooperative Jesus really was.
Because this is how we escort people.
Is there anything or what?
No, you're gonna. Stop.
You broke my face, stupid.
Why did you?
See how you shut people mouth?
Hey, can we get?
See how you do when I didn't even do anything?
Two.
I'll put some gauze on your head.
Let me look at it, okay? I had no desire to do that, but you.
I'm just trying to look at your forehead real quick.
You hear me? You knocked me out on for nothing.
I had no desire for your head to hit the ground. I tried to stop
Oh, you had no desire?
I did not.
Oh, no.
Hey, Seuss, we're gonna take you back to a room so we can assess your head, okay?
That's the one.
Are you willing to stand up with me?
Yeah.
Alright.
The use of force by the police left Jesus with facial injuries. Fortunately, the medical personnel on the scene promptly assisted him in assessing his wounds.
Literally called the escort position for police officers. Okay. And you're gonna keep doing nothing wrong. Stop resisting!
I didn't do anything.
You did! You just tried to pull my arm!
You broke my. You get the.
Why did you pull away
No,
from
I
me?
didn't. See how you shut people mouth?
Doing right now. Sir, can I check out your head?
I'll put some gauze on your head.
Let me look at it, okay?
I treat people. All the time.
The use of force by Aurora police sparked significant reforms within the department.
Well, this video of an Aurora police officer taking a suspect to the ground and injuring him is prompting reform in the department.
Yeah, they're promising to address issues more quickly, Veronica.
Well, like you mentioned this morning, the Aurora Police Department mentioned more than 5 of them for police officers to go ahead and review that body-worn camera that was worn by 3 have these use of force incidents happen. They say an officer's supervisor will look at the incident right away. If an incident requires a video there of the body-worn video by officers, the department says the reason it took so long to see this was because of how it was categorized right in the beginning. To show you the incident here, though we also want to warn you all this morning that it could be a little tough to watch. As for the officer at the center of this incident, we know that they have been reassigned as of February 2nd. We'll keep you updated on how that goes. We're in Aurora this morning. I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
All right.
Another example of the police's potential brutality is on February 29th, 2024. In Broward County, Florida, undercover officers escalated a simple arrest into an unnecessary and aggressive confrontation.
Don't fucking move, you hear me? Don't start reaching in your fucking pockets. Then don't reach. Chin.
Why y'all putting a gun on me, bro?
Pay attention.
Why y'all putting a gun
Pay attention. Listen to the rules.
All this crazy.
Connor, any of these guys?
Relax, man.
You don't got no weapons on you, right?
No, bro.
I'm gonna pat.
Don't put no gun on me, bro.
Relax. We ain't the ops. Relax.
Still, bro. You put a gun out on me, bro.
Don't spill your stuff.
The officers justified their aggressive approach by claiming they were dealing with bad guys with guns. However, this man was completely innocent. He never resisted nor posed any threat.
That's why we pull guns. Street? Oh, it's not coming out. Yeah, man. If you hang with armed people, that's good. Poor doggy. I know. I don't know if he would have even ran. He would have been too constipated. You just got your phone and your wallet and stuff? You have to carry your charger around or no?
Oh, yeah, my charger.
It's in there?
Yeah, you can get my charger for you?
Yeah.
Upon searching the suspect, officers found a Glock with an extended magazine. While this discovery might explain their concern, it does not justify the way they handled the situation.
Got him here. All right? Dude. Yeah. Get up. Get up. Get up. Right there. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Just take him. What the f did I do? Right there. Hey. Oh, let's just bring him over here. That's not right. Actually, put him back here by the Tahoe. What did I do? Please. Arm, you have a bag? I do not have a bag, no. Hey, one of you guys have a bag? Find out. You got a brown bag? Oh my God. I'm being cooperative, bro. I just got money and stuff on me. Yeah, just pat him down for me. What's up, buddy? What's up? Let me just take a photo of the serial number. One extended mag. One in the chamber.
The truth is, while there were actual suspects at the scene, undercover officers put an innocent man in a potentially life-threatening situation.
What did I do?
Don't move.
Oh, I got leaving.
All right. All right, we got the primary target in custody.
Come on, bro. What did I do?
From then target's waistband.
Don't move. Sorry, take it. What the f did I do?
Over here.
Y'all both dragged me 2 different places.
Stand right here.
Actually, put them back here by the top. Spread your feet. Hey, can I see you? Hey, one of you guys have a bag? Brown bag?
I see a little. Right now, and all subjects are detained. Right, let's pick them up, room over here, so we can open this up. Nah, it's fine. So good. Hey, on his way. He can pull his pants up if he wants. D. Long time no see.
Alright, we got the primary target.
Where is it? Look at. Why are they not cuffing him?
I got shot in my back.
The Fourth Amendment, right against unreasonable searches and seizures, made applicable to the states by the 14th Amendment, protects people, not places, and therefore applies as much to the citizen on the streets as well as at home or elsewhere. The officers breached this legal provision.
You're blocking traffic, sir.
Bro. I'm doing my job.
Okay. We didn't say nothing to you.
Now, pero since you're here,
We didn't say anything.
okay, no importa, pero now I'm saying it to you. Since you're here, I want to see both of you IDs.
What?
Welcome to Cops Quiz, your go-to channel for uncovering the truth behind police practices. In today's eye-opening episode, we'll dive into the alarming issue of corrupt officers making unwarranted arrests of innocent citizens. If you care about justice and accountability, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community as we shed light on these critical issues. On April 4th, 2022, in Miami, Florida, auditors, including Rafael Antonio Gomez Osorio, Raha Monkey, used Joey's camera to document Officer Heredio Rubio of the Miami Police. As they passed his cruiser, Officer Heredio Rubio detained the auditors, handcuffing and confining them in his police car for half an hour.
You're blocking traffic,
Yeah,
sir.
bro. I'm doing my job.
Okay. We didn't say nothing to
Now,
you.
pero since you're here,
We didn't say anything.
okay, no importa, pero now I'm saying it to you. Since you're here, I want to see both of you IDs.
What?
No, it's not. Do I look like I'm playing?
Can you call your sergeant?
Both of you IDs.
I don't have ID.
I need ID.
I don't have ID.
No, yeah, I'm gonna call my sergeant when I finish getting your ID. Put your hands in there.
Is this a lawful order?
It is.
How is it lawful?
Because I'm giving it to you. Your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
Your hands behind your back. I have a set of handcuffs for you.
I don't have ID. For what? What are you handcuffing him for?
Wait, call your sergeant. Call your sergeant. I will.
What's the crime?
I will.
What's the crime? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So right there.
What's your name and badge number? Don't break my. What are you doing? Breaking my arm.
What's your badge number, bro?
What's your name and badge number, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Call your sergeant, dog.
You're done, bro.
Call your sergeant, bro. Call your sergeant.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Statute code 901, that's 151, brother. What crime did we commit? You know the statute 901, that's 151? Okay, let's continue listening. You sit on top of him.
No.
Yes. I'm not sitting. You sit on top of him.
No.
Yes. I'm not sitting.
This incident raises concerns about law enforcement procedures and citizens' rights, specifically under the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. It requires probable cause for arrests and allows for Terry stops based on reasonable suspicion, not probable cause. Handcuffing and prolonged detainment can escalate a Terry stop into an arrest, necessitating a higher threshold of justification. In assessing law enforcement actions, considerations include adherence to legal standards, investigative thoroughness, intrusion level, and detention duration. The use of handcuffs may be justified by officer safety concerns, but in this case, Officer Heredio Rubio admitted to handcuffing without a credible threat, raising legal questions.
Okay, I have a question. Why did you throw us in the back seat?
Because no los iba a tener en medio de la calle por gusto ahí.
Papi, estamos en la acera.
Sí, pero you guys were handcuffs for my safety. No los iba a tener
Okay.
ahí para que fueran un espectáculo. No, vamos, it's very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. The one who dictates how I do my job is me, not you.
I didn't dictate nothing.
Okay, so why did I put you in the back of my car? Why did I put you in the back of my car? Because I wanted to. Thank you.
Why did you let us go?
Because I have nothing to hold you for.
So you're telling us we can't stand here? We can't stand here?
Stand there. I mean, I don't know when he's coming. I
you can
requested it in front of
You
him.
can tell him to leave. That's cool. All right, guys. This is what you get. Miami's finest. Papi, let me get it only in Dade?
Yeah, sure, man. El nombre quiere?
Only in Dade.
Only in Dade.
The incident sparked debate over citizens' rights and police authority to request identification from individuals filming in public spaces. Florida law permits brief detentions of individuals suspected of criminal activity, but the officer's rationale for suspicion remains unclear. The 11th Circuit Court affirms citizens' First Amendment right to film law enforcement activities and gather information on public matters. Officer Heredia Rubio likely lacked authority to demand identification while individuals exercised their right to film. The court's stance on the First Amendment makes it unlikely for Officer Heredia Rubio to claim qualified immunity if he unlawfully arrested individuals obstructing their filming of police activities.
I'm just filming this like this, and he called us to the car. We went to go see what he wanted to, and he asking us for ID.
All right, guys, we got released. We're here on 47th Avenue. 47th Avenue, Northwest 7th Street, Miami Police Department. This officer went crazy. He released us. He looked up the statues. He couldn't find anything to arrest us for.
We're here, guys.
Bro, he looked for every law to charge us with.
For every law to charge us.
Vente, come, no se vayan.
Come on, papi, there wasn't no need for this.
No se vayan, no se vayan, no se vayan. Para que le cuenten a esa gente, papi.
You broke my phone.
Tú le dices how
Bro,
bad I
he
was.
broke his phone, bro. He broke Ragamuffin's phone, dog, as he was detaining him, putting him in handcuffs, dog. We didn't come try you guys like that, bro. But you guys look for the hate. You guys earned the hate. You look for the hate. Hate you because you're a bad cop, bro. You're a bad piece of shit. That's what you are.
You want
fucked on my wrist, dog.
Lieutenant Carpenter's defense of Officer Heredia Rubio and his assertion that individuals must follow police instructions without question raise concerns about public understanding versus law enforcement discretion. The concept of reasonable suspicion, rooted in legal precedents like Terry v's Ohio, 1968, requires objective justification for law enforcement actions based on factual assessment. While officers aren't obligated to disclose reasons for an investigation, actions grounded in reasonable suspicion, like detaining a person matching a suspect's description, are lawful.
We're walking right here, and the car that he had pulled over had drove away minutes before we got here, because we were over there filming, walking all the way down here, so there was no interfering with no traffic stopping. That's not our law, dog.
All right, guys, so we're here with Officer Uncle Fester.
We're filming an interaction right here. That video wasn't even here.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Papi, pon la luz de emergencia because you're blocking traffic. You're blocking traffic with no lights. You don't have your lights on, man. You don't look. You got a car behind you. Put your emergency lights, man.
I really don't give a shit, bro. Because I already got his information.
What's going on, Sarge?
What's up, Sarge?
How can I help you guys? LT, we got a huge problem with this officer right here. We need to file a complaint on this gentleman.
Why don't you tell me what happened, man?
Okay, we were walking by like this. Look, like this. Check it out. Not like this. We got right there. The car you have to go over and he took away. They're walking down from the shit over to the car, and enseguida he just tells me, I need both of your IDs right now. For what crime did we commit? But we're not ID in the back of the car along with this guy. Just because he wanted our information. They fucked up my wrist for no reason. You guys know exactly who we are. We don't come look for it. We're not police agitators.
I'm Lieutenant Carpenter. Yeah, I don't know anything.
Lieutenant Carpenter,
man.
man.
Let me talk or no? That's the problem, is that you guys always see it from your side. You don't know if on the radio, and I don't know.
You haven't seen the video. We have the video.
Are you gonna let me talk, man? Are you gonna let me talk? Okay? You don't know if they just put out a bolo right now for a guy wearing all black. You don't know, right? And I don't know if that's what happened. But the problem is you guys got to look at things from our perspective, okay? When something happens and an officer asks you for ID, you can't be like, you don't got no reason. You don't have PC, you don't have, why are you stopping me? You don't know, man. That's why you guys got to do what you're told until you, this is how it works. This is 100% how it works.
Yeah, that's why we're out here.
Anytime an officer is conducting an investigation, you got to do what you're told, my friend.
Who's sitting on the road?
You are not the person that decides that.
Officer, you don't know the law. You're just talking. You don't know anything. The law, sir, the law, 901.151.
Then add me to your complaint.
Read me a statute.
My name is Lieutenant Carpenter. My badge number is 0867.
Your ass needs to be fired. We need to file a complaint for discourtesy on this gentleman, for battery on this gentleman. Go do some real work.
After the incident, some individuals staged a nonviolent protest at the police station and submitted complaints. Officer Heredia Rubio's actions received criticism, with a severe assessment of F for violating auditors' First Amendment rights through unjust detention and misuse of authority. Lieutenant Carpenter's response receives a C grade for insufficient investigation and questionable defense of police actions. The auditors receive an A for asserting their First Amendment rights effectively and swiftly reporting rights violations, although further action is encouraged for accountability. In conclusion, the incident underscores ongoing tensions between police conduct, citizens' rights, and legal standards, necessitating scrutiny and accountability in law enforcement practices. On April 7, 2018, Officers Courtney Brown and Christy Wilson of the Roswell Police Department initiated a traffic stop on Georgia resident Sarah Webb. The purpose of the stop was to address an alleged speeding violation as Ms. Webb was commuting to work in Duluth, Georgia. Officer Brown moved up to where Ms. Webb had stopped her car. Officer Brown acknowledges that she lacked the necessary equipment to measure Ms. Webb's speed with accuracy.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry. I'm late for work.
You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour on this type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am. Where do you work at?
I work in Duluth at Jody Parker Hair Studio.
Okay.
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. So you think driving that fast on a wet road is a smart idea just because you're late for work? Instead of calling and say you're running late for work.
This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Go for it. I'm having issues with my CAD. Can you please do an 8 and 10 check on a Georgia tag, as well as an 8 and 10 check on a Georgia driver's license? She was going like almost 90 down 92. Oh, really? She flew past me. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. Wow. I'm gonna restart my computer.
Following returns to Sarah Webb, Class C, valid -10.
Copy, thank you. I'm gonna take her probably for reckless. Okay. She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. I mean, I don't have any speed detection, so at the same time, but...
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you. Mm-hmm. It's on camera, so you're gonna have a back speed. You're gonna have the fact that you went 90 to catch up.
In Georgia, legal precedent allows for charging individuals with speeding or reckless driving solely based on an officer's visual estimation. This practice stems from key cases such as Brown v. State, 1992, and Stone v. State, 2002, which upheld the validity of an officer's speed assessment for conviction. The Fraser v. State ruling in 2003 further emphasized that speeding, if proven through evidence of exceeding the posted limit and road conditions, can warrant a reckless driving charge. However, it's essential to recognize that the reliance on visual estimates varies among states. In a scenario where Officer Wilson contemplates whether to arrest Ms. Webb for a traffic offense or release her based on a coin flip, several legal and constitutional aspects come into play. Georgia law permits warrantless arrests for traffic violations observed by an officer, aligning with Supreme Court precedents like Atwater v. City of Lago Vista and Virginia v. Moore, which affirm the constitutionality of such actions. However, the exercise of discretion in law enforcement, as emphasized in various state and departmental policies, allows for alternative resolutions beyond strict enforcement. For instance, the Georgia Department of Public Safety Policy Manual delineates conditions for traffic-related arrests, while the Roswell Police Department underscores the role of discretion.
Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay. Yeah. So released.
23.
Michael Jordan. So I got too fast for. Let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless. And you're just gonna have to mark the pace one instead of the.
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah. 45.
I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
You're gonna do the patrol vehicle spot.
Sorry. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's not okay.
The recent controversy surrounding the use of a coin flip by Officer Brown during a routine traffic stop has sparked debate within law enforcement circles. Critics argue that such a decision contradicts the ethical standards outlined in the Roswell Manual, which emphasizes the importance of officers upholding public trust and respect through courteous and considerate behavior. However, it's crucial to understand the legal framework governing vehicle searches. While officers typically require probable cause or consent to search a vehicle, there are exceptions established by landmark court cases. For instance, the 1925 ruling in Carroll v. United States permits searches without a warrant if there's probable cause to believe the vehicle contains evidence of a crime. Similarly, California v. Acevedo, 1991, affirmed the authority to search a vehicle without a warrant based on probable cause. In a recent case involving Officer Brown, the legality of a vehicle search came under scrutiny. Following the precedent set by the 1976 case of South Dakota v. Opperman, officers are permitted to search and inventory the contents of impounded vehicles. This practice aims to safeguard the owner's belongings, prevent property disputes, and ensure safety. However, the actions of Officers Brown and Wilson in arresting Ms. Webb for speeding and reckless driving instead of issuing a citation deviated from departmental policy and ethical standards. Subsequently, Chief Rusty Grant's public criticism on social media prompted a reevaluation of the situation. Ultimately, the charges against Ms. Webb were dropped, and an internal review resulted in the termination of Officers Brown and Wilson for mishandling the incident.
Yeah. All right, ma'am. Do me a favor and step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why am I
Put your
doing
phone
this?
down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay? Do me a favor and step in front of my vehicle, ma'am. Do you have anything? Do you have anything? Do you have anything in your pockets? Do you have anything on you? Poke, stick, or stab me? Any drugs, paraphernalia, anything like that? You have a bond. Here, turn to the side for me. Here, move on, Burkett. It's my patrol vehicle. Have a seat for me. We're gonna buckle you in, okay? RDR 390R. Alpha 1 in custody.
919.
Perfume.
Shoot Alpha 189.
Times 2. Machine. I don't know if you're gonna get too hot. You can take your phone with you. Now your makeup bags and all that. Is it okay to leave those in the car? Thank you. Who's you're no?
Nope. I am, but without a stamper.
Turn again for me to rigor LCR 380.
2280.
Okay.
Then 4 cop cars? That's ridiculous. Why can't we
Sarge. Sorry. If I could notarize my own stuff, I would.
Well, I just went up to Bentgrass looking for you because it says 92 in Bentgrass and you're at the post office.
Okay. Well, Bentgrass.
Active, valid. Is that a possible super speeder? Probably just gonna get a regular speed and too fast for conditions, reckless driving.
How fast is it?
The ethical issues were heightened by the use of a coin toss to determine the arrest. The police department's connection with the community was affected by the officer's behavior, but the department moved quickly to correct the malfeasance. However, Ms. Webb's circumstances were intricate. Even though she was initially under suspicion, the accusations against her were later dismissed, casting doubt on the legitimacy of the stop. She was cooperative and kept her composure the entire time. Ultimately, the cops were held accountable for their errors, and Ms. Webb emerged from the incident unscathed, displaying fortitude and composure. We hope you found this video not only as a source of information, but also as an opportunity to illuminate awareness and action. Remember, every small step we take contributes to building a fairer and more transparent society. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep up with new stories on the Cops Quiz channel. Let's spread this spirit and encourage everyone to join the conversation about justice and transparency. Goodbye, and see you in the upcoming videos.